saving money can improve your life.
There's great freedom in not having a mortgage and not having any bills.
But some people take it to the extreme.
Having a shower with rainwater that is free, I haven't paid for it. That's the biggest excitement.
And I'm going to show you how they live. There'll be tips I hope will inspire you.
So we thought, why not try and get past the system that was going to cost us money and, in effect, save us some money.
And some that may just horrify you.
Reusable toilet roll feels a little scary to start off with.
Tonight, we'll meet Abby, who lived in a garage.
Living in the garage, I was able to save just under £1,000 a month.
Julie, who gets paid to speak her mind.
It soon became apparent, the more money rolled in, that I could actually pay for the holidays rather than just contributing to them.
And Yuki, who forages to feed her family.
I live so richly without having to spend a lot of money.
As we meet my extreme savers! Tonight, let's start with 36-year-old Abby, the garage girl drown from Cornwall. After going around in circles, unable to buy a house, she took an extreme approach. It meant Abby went from drowning in debt to owning her own home in just 2.5 years.
Going way back, I used to spend money like I didn't really care about it. So I would get paid and my bank balance would go back to zero. One day I was at work and I got a bank loan of like £5,000. It took 5 minutes to get. And that just went on going out. I thought I still want that money, so I got another 5,000. So I just spent money and didn't really care about the consequences of it either.
Abby began to realise the error of her ways when she split up with her boyfriend and had to leave the home they shared.
I moved into the house share. It was fine, but I was living with strangers. I just thought, I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to have my own house.
With £2,000 worth of debt and £15,000 needed to secure a deposit on a house, for the first time in her life, Abby got serious about saving.
My sister said to me, oh, I wish there was just something I could do for you, Abs. I think she sort of joked at the time to say, oh, you could live in the garage, because she had 2 young kids at the time and didn't have enough room for me in the actual house. And she went on holiday and I called her and I said, is it actually OK if I moved into your garage? And she was like, yeah. So she went on holiday and I moved in. Once I was in the garage, I didn't have any outgoings. I didn't buy anything. I didn't buy any new clothes or anything like that, and just put all the money I had into a savings account for the deposit for the house.
Going cold turkey on spending is good. Sacrificing your standard of living by sleeping in a garage is extreme.
Living in the garage, I was able to save just under £1,000 a month. The thing that kept me going was the motivation to save for the house, because once I had my heart set on it, I was just really determined to go and get it. I just told myself it was just a place to lay my head, because I spent the evening upstairs with my sister and her family, and I would be at work in the daytime as well, so I do think it was well worth it. My niece even thought that everyone had a mummy, a daddy and an auntie house that lived in a garage at one point as well.
2.5 years later, Abby realised her dream of being debt-free and a homeowner.
It was quite funny how it worked out, really, because I found the house that I would like, but it was just a plot at the time. It wasn't even built. And then by the time I had the deposit, the house was ready, so it all just fell into place really nicely.
Abby's attitude to money, honed in that austere garage living, has continued. She's not the old big spender she used to be. She furnished her entire house by hunting out the best deals and bargains, and any spare money now goes towards making overpayments on her mortgage. That saving habit, so hard earned and fought for, is paying off dividends now.
My mortgage payments are £388 a month. So what I've been doing this year is just saving extra to pay off a chunk of my mortgage. I'm going to be paying off £7,000 this year. It's just really nice to have a place that you can come back to and call your own.
It's lovely, isn't it? But I'll be honest with you, I wrestled with myself over whether to include Abby's story in the programme. Because in some circumstances, living in a garage comes close to meeting the technical definition of homelessness. It's not something anybody should be taking lightly, and there can be permission issues too. But in Abby's case, she made an active decision to do it, and she had access to other facilities that make it more of a home too. And it's worth noting, if she can continue her current levels of mortgage overpayment, she could be mortgage-free within a decade, having saved over 10 grand in interest. Now for this week's money-saving mission. This show may be about extreme savers, but I also want to give everyday folk a taste of the extreme. And the best part, our volunteers have no idea what they're in for. This mission takes us to the London home of Jules Stokes. Your money-saving challenge, should you choose to accept it, is to walk around your house and sell everything you've not used or worn within the last year for as much money as possible. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds, or you could try and flog it. Good luck!
I'm not really sure if I want to do that, actually. I'm a hoarder, so I'm not going to... I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't know, though. I've got a lot of junk, so maybe I could sell 10 dresses and I wouldn't even miss them. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Maybe it's a good idea, maybe it's not. I don't know.
Oh dear, are the wheels going to come off this one before we've even started?
I think Martin probably does know me very well. And actually, maybe in a way he's doing me a favour because I totally need a declutter of my flat. If your home is a reflection of what's going on in your brain, then I am in serious trouble. And if I can make some money, I'm willing to accept the challenge.
The first thing Jill needs to do is identify what she never uses. Just think of the space she can reclaim.
Never worn that.
Look, shops do an annual stock take, and I actually think it's good practice that we do the same, because our capital, our wealth, is tied up in the things that we own. So if we never use them, it's a waste. You may as well sell your stuff and use the money to buy things that you'd actually use or would at least make you happy. I'll show you how Jewel gets on with that later. Now meet 47-year-old Julie. I'll give you a piece of my mind. Ike from Worksop. Julie is one of a growing band who make money from constantly taking part in surveys. She's already netted over 5 grand. It all started when she was made redundant.
I'd always done a few surveys in the past, but I thought now's the time I could focus more on it. And the idea was that I could then contribute to our holiday fund. But it soon became apparent, the more money rolled in, that I could actually pay for the holidays rather than just contributing to them. Some of the surveys pay by points and others pay by cash. Others pay by vouchers. Within a few months, it had got up to £400 a month. This particular month, I've had a really good month, and we're going to look like possibly more like £600–700 for this month. But yeah, it's certainly achieved more than I expected.
Julie does a range of subtly different things. There's online surveys.
It could be have a Zoom phone call with somebody from a company that wants you to review their latest app, and they just want you to try it out.
There's mystery shopping.
It might be to go to a local garden centre and take some pictures of the plants on display, or it might be to go to a local supermarket and take pictures of a particular rack of sweets. And also you get some that are more descriptive and just want like local landmarks. So we go out and take a picture of them.
That's often because firms want to know if their products are being displayed correctly. She also does lifestyle feedback.
It can be things like taking a picture of the products you're going to use in the shower that morning. One of them is like, tell us what you're doing with your pet. And you just take a picture of your pet with whatever you're doing, upload it, and then it pays. And then there's other tasks that are more of a long-term commitment. So one I'm doing currently, every Friday and Sunday evening, I have to weigh 10 household products that they've specified, upload it, and it's a 6-month project, and they're paying $550. You could see in an app whether your cakes have gone brown and whether they're done or not.
Julie spends several hours a day doing all this, mainly from the comfort of her own home.
If, say, you're boiling potatoes and the water boils over, that the gas cuts out automatically.
As it's a hobby, not a job, she can fit it around her daily life, and the financial rewards are pretty decent for a hobby.
We booked and paid for our holiday to Lanzarote, which was $2,100 for the two of us. We've had 2 UK holidays this year, and they were altogether £1,000 for both of them. And as I say, we've just got back up to £3,000 now in the bank, ready to pay for our next holiday. And that's just cash. There's then vouchers on top of that as well. I save up the vouchers, and earlier in the year we bought a hot tub, which was £400 worth of Argos vouchers, earning the money without actually what I would call a proper job. Anybody can do it. You can do it from home. You can build it round your children or your housework. For me, nothing is too small because it all adds up in the long run. And the more you go at it, the more you'll find that more doors open up in surveys, and you'll get longer surveys, better paid surveys. But you've got to put that commitment in at the start.
If you fancy it, there are loads of firms looking for people to do surveys, and you can find full lists online. 2 quick tips. 1, always use a separate email. It helps you with spam issues. And 2, as soon as you earn cash and points and you can take the money out, take the money out. That way, you can't have any solvency issues with the survey firm. Coming up after the break, we meet the woman who forages to feed her family.
Oh, lovely.